This is the Whomping Willow set. Doesn't look anything like it did when it came out of the box. I thought this was probably the weakest set of the Hogwarts line. It was very long and didn't really add much of anything to the rest of the sets. So I thought I wanted something a little bit better to transition the Great Hall to the rest of the castle. Whomping Willow just didn't do it. It was just very weak. So I took my inspiration from TNN Bricks. He gave himself the challenge of remaking the Whomping Willow set using solely the bricks that the set came with. And it had its limitations that way. And I wanted to take inspiration from that and refine it a little bit to make it a better transition to the rest of the castle. So I greatly modified the roof that he did. I repositioned the turrets at the top. I added a couple levels up here to make that a little bit taller. I added a couple extra windows and some lanterns on each side. And something I'm really big on is the landscaping and the other things to kind of make it look more than just building. So I added a couple of trees and a fountain here. The fountain is a wonderful job made by Tiago Catarino. If you have not seen his videos, check it out. That man can make just about anything and items that you never would think of doing. So check out his videos. I think you really enjoy them. I didn't do too much different on the inside. Let's see if I can spin this around. I have my entire castle set up on a connected series of base plates. So it works really well, they flow really well, but moving it around is a little difficult. I do normally have a mirror set up behind this so that you can see it without moving it, but for video purposes, I'll just try to swing over here. I put a little bit of attic there with Moaning Myrtle and a few little critters in the attic, and I made Filch's office in here. In Filch's office, he has a couple confiscated items there, and he's got his bed back there, his very lonely bed all by himself while he pets Mrs. Norris. And underneath that, I went ahead and decided to leave Professor Snape's office in this side. So he's got all his potions and all that stuff in there. So that's my Whomping Willow set. I think it's a big improvement over what it was. I'm glad I got that car though. That's cool. I made some modifications to that car as well. You may have seen those. It now seats 2 people. And then the one that came with Privet Drive, I actually modified that to where it seats 3. So we'll go over that in another video in the future. But I think that's a very good change for the Whomping Willow. What do you think? Let me know.